Hello, everyone, and welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 3. This is episode 13. And by the time you guys are watching this, I will be on vacation, so yay for me. um, Pre-recorded an episode, hopefully get this thing out, and so you guys can continue to watch some Truly Bedrock whilst I'm enjoying a little fun in the sun. But as you guys can see, we did do a little thing down here on the bottom, and it's going to look better once we fill in the hub behind me blocking out this portal and going all the way down to the bedrock. I've debated and gone back and forth with turning these walls down here, but the little compass rose would not have looked very good had we done that. So I think this is the better option. I like it. It gives kind of a sense of directional things, and maybe we can even put like a north, south, east, and west down there eventually. But we should now have everything that we need to start building this. We have the amethyst clusters, we have the blocks, we have crying obsidian, we have obsidian, and we have the main block, which is going to be blackstone. Might as well grab it all. So this build is going to be a little bit different. As per usual, we have 4 different blocks that we're using here, as well as some other stuff. I am going to make a few slabs and stairs as well. And I guess we could do that with this, right? I think we're only going to need just a few. Something like that. But normally what we do is we will start placing in, like here, I placed in the cobbled deep slate and the regular basalt, and then I placed in our main block, which was the smooth basalt, all the way around. But here we don't have that option, so I'm actually going to have to build a little bit of this shape first. And then we're going to have to come and punch out and put the rest of our blocks in. And hopefully this turns out pretty good. The main idea here is blocking this just random portal sitting in the middle of a geode. We're going to have to deal with a little bit of these guys, which is no big deal. And of course, stream day, we did start digging this tunnel out. Still got a bunch of work to do in there, but that is all in due time. So, let's see. I think we're going to go out to about here. Something like that, and this is going to be the overall shape of our thing. It doesn't necessarily need to be this shape, but this is just a starter idea, right? If that makes sense. Sure it does. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're going to actually most likely not have this block here. We're probably going to step this up a little bit, something like this. You see what I'm saying? And we're just going to shape this guy. I know one thing's for sure. I'm going to take this thing all the way up to kind of the top of the geode. Like that. And then we will be able to... Oh my goodness, this is getting to be ridiculous. I'm the only one in the nether, so these guys spawn more frequently. Mostly over there and over here. I might have to put in like some doors or something here to stop the guys from spawning. But we should be able to take and just kind of run something like that. just a shape down, and I think this will look pretty good once it's all done and once it's all filled in. Let's check it out. You know, it's gonna be a thing. But this is what we've got to do now. We've got to build this thing up. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. It doesn't have to be any kind of design. And as I said, we got to kind of get creative with our block placement, just because we can't do our typical put our main blocks in and then come back in. This is going to require us building the shape and then placing in obsidian and crying obsidian and stuff like that at a later date. So I think what we're going to do is that's about where we're going to have this guy. I am going to bring that down like that. And we may do something similar. Don't know. Another thing for sure is we're going to take this guy and do the same thing, kind of mirror it on the bottom. But I think that'll look pretty good. Now it's all about filling in this gap. And again, we're probably not going to have that block. I'm going to bring one or both of these up a little bit. And yeah, it's just shaping the portal now. Something like that. I think that looks pretty cool. We can even bump this out just a little bit. And we can still see the portal, which is good. I think what we're going to do... Let's see. This is the fun part. Going back and forth and trying to figure out what looks good and what doesn't. One thing's for sure, though, I am going to need a little bit of this. This will help me distinguish between what I've already placed and what we need to place. I think the overall shape of this thing is pretty good, though. I'm liking it. It's a little flat right here, but that is because, of course, you know, we got to be able to get in and out of this thing, right? We got to be able to find an easy way in, easy way out. Let's do a little something like that. Yeah. So the next steps of this are going to be to probably start placing in a little bit of obsidian and crying obsidian. I think this is going to work. And also coming up this thing whilst getting shot at. By just imagining things, possibly. But yeah, we might want to come in and do, you know, a little something like that. Throw a little bit of a crying obsidian in here. And this is our next part. Oh. So while we're doing this and goofing off, I really want to take this time to thank everybody. We've been doing this YouTube thing for a little while, and normally I don't mess around, or I shouldn't say I don't mess around. I don't really look at the analyticals of YouTube. I just don't. But I have noticed that we do have a fairly significant increase in both viewers and people watching, the length in which people are watching, subscribers coming in, and stuff like that. When things like that happen, I do tend to take notice and seriously, this is... Oh, goodness. I'm trying to talk here, dude. Get out of here. So seriously, to all of you that have been around for a while, the new people that are just coming in, I sincerely thank you so much for all of the continued support. It is truly amazing to see everybody enjoying the videos and stuff. You know, I do this as kind of a hobby, really, and to see that people were enjoying it as much as I enjoyed doing it is really rewarding. So I'm liking what we got going on. I think we need to add in a little bit more. And one thing's for sure, I don't think we can go too wrong with placing these blocks in. It's gonna look sweet. And we also need a little bit of this. It's a weird combination, but I do believe when I showed it off in the last episode, it looked amazing. I think it's just about peppering this in, and then, you know, up top I've already kind of placed in some slabs and stairs to give this a little bit of shape. We can do it again, or do something like that, and then we can use the amethyst clusters to really pull this thing together, is the idea. So I think we're lacking a little bit of crying obsidian on this side. And then we definitely want to put this in. I'm going to need to go back up there and get a couple amethyst blocks in it as well. And I do love the sound these make. They're awesome. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's coming together fairly nicely. See what I'm saying? Pretty rude here. Let's go up. So we don't have much in the way of amethyst blocks up here, so I think that'll do. And I feel like one right here. Yeah. Let's check it out. Yeah. Yep, that is cool. Maybe even just like that? We could do like that, and then we could do some slabs. I think could work. And it's just playing with heights, playing with a variant. I think it's always good to go with a block that has a slab and a stair, so that you can do this, if that makes sense, so we can add some variation. Also, or height variation, as well as a change in directionality. Something like that. Really, I mean, it blends in pretty well, but you guys get the hint. think... I mean, we can even go a little wild with this. And do... This might be too wild. Do something like that for depth. No, it doesn't look terrible. Hardly even notice. Okay. Let's see. Let's go up there. I think we're just gonna put our last slab there. I think we made too many stairs, but that's okay. And it is time for a little bit of clusters. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to come together real nicely. We just gotta figure out exactly, you know, what clusters we're gonna put where. And I definitely should go ahead and put in a little bit of these guys. Where I can, or whilst I can. Yeah, something like that. So we've got that. And I don't know. Yeah, we can get to this side. We want to make this thing completely spawn-proof, and I believe that these clusters will do the trick. Let's see, we're on a stair here. Oof. Come on, man. Got it. But yeah. I think that's looking good. What do we got here? Let's just put a small boy. A little bit of stair, a little bit of slab action. I think that's it for the top of this thing. This one needs one. And then let's see where else. So we can kind of place these things everywhere, which is cool. You can place them on the side of blocks. You can place them bottom side, top side, side. It's really neat. A dancing skeleton over there. Placing in one like that, and maybe another small guy here and here. I don't have a lot of the large. Is it the large? Yeah, I don't have a lot of the large amethyst clusters. So we definitely need to use them sparingly. But this is nice. Okay. I think, oh man, I think this is it. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. I think we need one up here. Yeah. These guys, these large ones here, that's just called the amethyst cluster, they actually, give off a small light source, so that's kind of nice. We don't really need it. He's gone. But I like where this thing has gone. I like where we took it. We need another one here. Something like that. We definitely need one here. And we should be 100% spawn-proof in this. And, of course, you should be able to come in and out of it. And now, I guess we're just going to continue this and start placing these clusters all along the geode. I think that's our next goal. The hub itself is pretty well complete. We do got to build underneath it. I don't know if we'll get to that today. We're focused more on the top side of things than we are the underside. But yeah, let's see what we come up with. You know, I'm really liking it. I didn't want to do the whole naturally spawned geode thing with the calcite and the amethyst blocks. I really did want to come up and create our own thing, and I think we did that. I really do. And we might as well grab a screenshot because that is going to look the best. You guys may have seen or may see what's happening here before this episode actually comes out. Which is not a huge deal. Why are you wearing a Rogue Fox head? I must have knocked it out of the picture frame here. And I think next what we're going to do is we're going to start kind of digging under this thing and maybe getting directly centered up and bringing some blackstone through this thing. But as you guys can see, we also did a little bit of spawn proofing there with the amethyst. We are going to have chains right here and nothing here, so I think we're going to do like a large cluster. And I'm guessing we can do the small ones here, you know, keep it similar to what we've got going on over there. Luckily for us, I do have a geode near the old axolotl breeder that we can utilize to continue to get more of these if we need them. So yes, let's get our box out with blackstone. And we're going to need them both. We're going to need the blackstone. We're going to need this, we're going to need this, we're going to need this. Perfect. And we shouldn't need much in the way of blackstone, but I think we can finish this up. And you guys tell me what you think. I think this looks really, really cool. It is definitely... It's definitely different, right? But it works. It all kind of works. That's for sure. Alright. So let's try to dig this out. It's gonna be fun with glass. And I know it's probably pretty dark for you guys, but it is very tough for me to see this thing as well. Just considering I have my texture pack going on. Oh. So yeah, let me do some digging and let's see what we come up with. What do you guys think? I think it really turned out pretty great. This almost looks like the dragon egg. I can't unsee it. But I really, really like the way this turned out. So I think we're good on the hub itself for now. There may be a few little changes that we come back in and do. We might widen this bottom out as opposed to trying to bring it to a point like that. But it is very difficult to dig out the glass and make all of that happen. So what we might have to do is just dig a hole. You know what I mean? dig like from here all the way around, and then dig all the glass out, and then place the blocks in, and see what happens. But I truly, truly do love what's going on here, and I hope you guys do too. So let's see, we've got room for some glass here. Perfect. Skeletons haven't been too much of a pain, but I am getting tired of their bombardment. So cool. I think this is where we are going to end things. Like I said, this may be a little bit shorter of an episode. It might be the same. Every time I say that, they tend to be normal length episodes, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the walking through the building process. We did it with our base, and I want to do it with more builds like this. The only time we really cut was when we kind of spammed all of the different amethyst clusters. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. Comment, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell. You guys know the routine. All those things help out the channel tons and tons, especially as of late, we've had some great growth, and I hope to continue this trend forward. Check the description down below for all the different ways to follow me, including a link to Twitter, Twitch, my Discord, Truly Bedrock Discord, Truly Bedrock website, a link to all the other Truly Bedrock members' YouTube channels. If you're not checking them out, you really should. There's some great content over there. There's something for everybody, I swear. And yeah, I hope to be back next week in a full swing of things, doing what we do, a couple Truly Bedrock episodes a week. You know, honestly, we're at episode 13 here, and normally we are not even close to this many episodes, being that the server's only been up for a little over a month now, almost 2 months, somewhere in that range. So we're really pumping out the jams here. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next one.